Today, more than 100 Christian leaders from different backgrounds and different states gathered at the White House to celebrate the resurrection of Jesus Christ. White House correspondent Jennifer Wishon was there.
An Easter celebration at the most famous home in the world.
I think it's amazing that the most powerful nation on the planet, in probably the most important building, politically speaking, in the entire world, that we're having a moment where we are not only acknowledging but celebrating the resurrection of Jesus Christ as Lord and Savior.
It's a tradition started by President Obama 4 years ago, but this year it began with an acknowledgement of death as the president honored 3 victims of that deadly shooting at a Jewish center and retirement home in Kansas, a crime committed on the eve of Passover.
And we have to keep coming together across faiths to combat the ignorance and intolerance, including anti-Semitism, that can lead to hatred and to violence. So, this Easter week, of course, we recognize that there's a lot of pain and a lot of sin and a lot of tragedy in this world, but we're also overwhelmed by the grace of an awesome God.
The president's remarks centered around his recent meeting with Pope Francis at the Vatican and included a reading given to him by the Pope.
Christ's resurrection, he writes, is not an event of the past. It contains a vital power which has permeated this world. And he adds, Jesus did not rise in vain. May we never remain on the sidelines of this march of living hope.
Christianity in America, unfortunately, is known for, especially Bible-believing evangelical or Orthodox Christianity, for what people oppose. And that's a shame, because Christianity is more about love and grace and salvation and redemption, and that's the message coming out of the Vatican now through the Pope, one that the president just affirmed at this Easter prayer breakfast.
Still, the president says, as a rule, he tries not to preach to preachers.
Lord, fill my mouth with worthwhile stuff and nudge me when I've said enough.
Jennifer Wishon, CBN News, the White House.